Hey, my Allotopians. To the TikTok people, Allotopians is what I call my YouTube family. So, as you saw in the beginning of this video, we're doing cryptids, and that's what I've been advertising, that I'm going to talk about various cryptids. Now, I am not a cryptozoologist. However, I do study different cryptids. And my knowledge of different cryptids is pretty vast. And I do also have contact with a hunter, capital H. Now, hunter, capital H, is cryptid hunters. Not necessary to kill them, just to relocate and things like that. But I'm not going to get into that. That is not my place. I just have inside connections. Okay. So while I was thinking about doing this series and things like that, I decided to start off with a very well-known cryptid, the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch. That happens. Because they are fairly peaceful. I'm not saying go up to them and give them a hug. They will kill you. But they are fairly peaceful. They don't go out hunting humans. And they would only be very aggressive if you're in their territory, don't hear the warnings, and go near their young. I don't know what they call the babies, but let's just say near their young. Then they are very aggressive. Also, don't feed the Bigfoot. Don't feed them, because what happens is, if you start feeding them very often and they get used to it, and for some reasons you don't actually feed them, they get aggressive and they will kill you. I actually have a personal friend in the States that's family was torn apart by Bigfoot because they were giving them food and didn't at one stage. The gentleman saw his wife and child ripped apart. That's a story for a whole nother time. Okay, but because time is a little bit limited, with it being on TikTok and on YouTube, without further ado, let's get into the Sasquatch of this video. I'm gonna go to the Florida area of the United States and bring into attention, or to your attention rather, the skunk ape. Okay, that was a little picture of supposedly a skunk ape. Okay, now a skunk ape isn't a hybrid between a skunk and an ape. That would be freaking cool. But the skunk ape gets its name because it reeks. I mean, these things really stink. There. So, also one of the more people friendly, if I may say that, of the Sasquatch. They don't look. They don't socialize with us. They keep their distance. They do their own thing, and people must realize Sasquatch. That's what they do. They just do their own thing. So let them be. Okay. So that's the skunk ape. That's the Sasquatch. That's it. So that's going into the Sasquatch situation, or the Sasquatch cryptid. So yeah, in the comments below, if you want me specifically to talk about different cryptids, let me know and I will research it and tell you about them. What I can also do is I can tell you stories of from the hunter, that he has gone on adventures, where I can tell his story of the accounts of that specific hunt. But yeah, that's it. Sasquatch, you know what they look like. They look like big apes, a lot like us, very hairy, not much hair on the face though, more the bigger beards. That's what they look like. I will get into the Yeti at some point, but yes, I am going to talk about Wendigos, Deermen, Dogman, my favorite, Dogman, Chupacabra, and I will go to different countries, especially South Africa. To the South Africans that are listening, I will get to our cryptids, and yeah, some of them you think is just a myth. They are real. Remember, where there's a myth, there is always a truth to the myth. Keep that in mind. The myth you hear might not be the whole truth, but definitely the truth. We're gonna go fairies, we're gonna go trolls, vampires. You think it's just bullshit? They are around. So guys, please subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel, Alan Showcasing. Go to my TikTok, Ali_Wally40. Support me. As you guys do know, a lot of these things is a lot of telephone calls that I have to make. So if you can support me in any way, my PayPal is in the descriptions or in my bio. Please support me, and I can bring you more stories, more facts, and let's get the facts out about cryptids so we can all live in this world together, safely and peacefully. That's it from me, Alan. I'm signing out. Goodbye.